Now this is my boomstick. Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of the 100 Dart Challenge. Today, spent a lot of money, but this is it. The final episode of the nerf shells. Shame there was only 2. Feel like I could do something with these. But we're taking a look at the better blaster of the 2, which is this guy right here. The trilogy. Sorry, I'm not good with names. But overall, this blaster really surprises me. I didn't realize just how small this thing is. Like, my hand compared to the actual blaster, it's small. I thought this thing would be way bigger. But it's perfectly compact for what it is, and I think that's really cool. Does it have its issues? Yes. But it's prime. I love that. It's not long or anything. Travel's not that big. But I love the feel of this handle. Just like the other blaster, handle's fine. Trigger's fine, no issues. Has a stock that holds more shells than any blaster. More than even the Sludge Fire. And that's cool. And this stock is comfy. I don't hate it. It is flat, but I don't hate it. I do like it. It's very compact. Doesn't have to be any bigger than it is. It's really just a nice blaster. You prime that open. You load a shell in there. Shut it, all ready to go. You fire. Then prime it back. Sometimes it doesn't eject. What I've seen is if you really just put some effort into it, usually will always eject. Sorry, that was kind of loud. But I think this blaster is cool. I like the look of it. Hopefully this thing should be fast just because it's ejection ability, even though it's only one at a time. Which is a shame that's only one at a time. But it is still really cool. I love this thing. Sorry I'm going off on this guy. I didn't realize how much I would like this. I picked this up on eBay because I'm like, oh, because I have the shells, good idea to get this one too. And this one I like way more than the other one. I mean, I could cut the stock off to make this a pistol, but the stock's a big part of this. Let's get off of that. But yeah, we'll see how this shell blaster can do in the 100 Dart Challenge. No more waiting. Let's just get. Hello guys. It's finally time. You know the rules. You gotta load this guy up. Final shell blaster. Okay. On your marks, get set, go. Everything's going well so far, it seems. Blaster's loud though, that's for sure. We're getting stuck in the jam door, that's an issue. Crap. Last one. Well then, that is way better than the pistol. And we just broke 2 minutes. This is the fastest episode of the 100 Dart Challenge by far. We got a new champion. And probably a new champion for a very, very long time, to be honest. That is actually incredible. I'm speechless. This is absolutely amazing, actually. I didn't think we would get under 2 minutes this fast. Well, this fast. We're on episode almost 50. Let's just get to recap, shall we? We've got a lot to talk about. Well then, this was a big surprise, but the uppercut has finally been dethroned after, about 30 episodes. The trilogy claims the top spot by over a minute, coming in at 1 minute 31.57 seconds. It is now the number one blaster on this list. There are about 62 or so blasters on this list, and it is the number one greatest blaster. It's a minute and 3 seconds ahead of the uppercut. It's a minute and 13 seconds, a minute and 14 seconds away from the micro crossbow, and is now the very first blaster to go under the 2 minute mark. It's the first blaster in the minute mark, and that is crazy because there is nothing even close. Literally, we only have 3 blasters in the 2 minute range, and the other 5 blasters on the top 10 are still in the 3 minute range. So this blaster, I don't know when it will be ever, if it will be ever beaten, actually, but we will see. And it's crazy that this one-shot shell ejecting blaster has claimed the number one spot. And with that, let's just get to the recap, shall we? Specs, my fellows and fellies. The uppercut on the longest journey that any champion has ever taken, almost 20 episodes, is finally been dethroned. This one-shot crappy jolt, the worst blaster nerf has ever made, might be the greatest champion this series will ever see. But it got dethroned by the trilogy. A beautiful shotgun blaster that worked way better than I ever thought. I got stressed right when I started, so I was going to save the stock rounds for last, but I ended up using them first because my brain just couldn't process. But it got a new insane time, throwing this guy out by a full minute, just about. And yeah, it was crazy. Overall, this blaster I love it. It's awesome. Handle's perfectly fine. Trigger is fine too. Stock, everything. It's very compact, actually, and works well. The one issue I was having is because the pump is rounded. When I was priming, my hand was not feeling good at the front. I don't know why. It wasn't slipping or anything, but the rubbing against the round front part was just really digging into my hand. And also, I have found that the jam door just opens too fast because, it's back retracted and it's not fully primed yet. You prime, it's back up, then you finish, and that ejects the shell. You need pretty good precision, but what I was able to find is you could just yank it back and keep it open somewhat, so you can just chuck the shell out if it gets stuck. And this thing has completely demolished the other shotgun pistol, the shell strike or whatever, just demolished by this guy. And this guy's still another one-shot loading blaster. And this guy has more power. Just completely dethrones the other one in every aspect you could possibly imagine. I love this thing. It did so well. This guy is now the next one that has to be dethroned. And we were just getting around, like, I don't know, like 15 seconds or something to this guy. Or 20, or I don't remember. Now, we got another minute to go for this guy. Ooh. But with that, this guy is beautiful. The new grand champion of the 100-yard challenge. Thank you guys so much for watching this series. I love making it. Hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.